Okay, this is just a really cool trick that you just have to know if you're doing pixel art. One of my students, James, shout out, period 6, he figured this out. I don't even know how he figured this out, but if you click on the screen like you're drawing your pixel art, okay, so let's go back to black lines here, and you hold down, if you hold I'm holding the button down, and now I'm using the arrow keys with my other hand, and you can totally click around. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's just a really cool ability, because sometimes drawing with the pencil tool is not as simple as you'd like. And the other thing is that we figured out, one, is that this button right here, for all of your tools when you're doing pixel art, you want to change this anti-aliasing. You want to disable it, and you'll see that it's more blocky. The other one's kind of like this smooth line. So if I draw it, you'll see how it's got that blur on the outside. But if I'm going to Control Z, but if I change it to anti-aliasing disabled, that same line, you'll see it's a solid line with no extra lines, and now that's just dependent on the size. So if I set it to 1, I'll get a 1 line, or I can do 4. That's a real game changer too for those of you that are trying to get lines drawn. And the same with the paint bucket tool. The paint bucket tool, if it's set to anti-aliasing and I fill it with a color, it sort of, if you can't, it's really hard to see. I'm going to zoom in a little more here. You'll see that the black here has got a little bit of red on it. I'm going to undo that. Watch the color of the black right here. See how that sort of changed? And it's sort of leaking over a little bit. Now if I turn this off to anti-aliasing disabled, it doesn't go in there at all. Although the color of red, just seeing it on the screen, sort of, it blends over a little. But that is a cool trick for those of you doing this. There you go. There's another under 2-minute tip for pixel art. Bam!